Welcome. Welcome to ecstatic yoga. Let me clean off this lens a little bit for a second. That's better. What's that? A little bit better. I am Grace with ecstatic yoga. Yin Asana is a more restorative, slower, more relaxing, easier practice. We'll be on the mat the whole time. We're not going to get into any standing poses. We'll be holding the poses a little longer. And then still, if you feel any pain, move out immediately. And anytime you want to just sit in a seated pose, savasana, feel free if you need a break from the practice. And our focus for this Yin Asana is empowerment as a way of being. Being empowered beings in our lives more and more every day. It's something we strive towards and we just get better and better at as we go along. And just like the wave up or the spiral up, there may be times where we experience something where we weren't so empowered, but then we learn from it and we continue to grow in becoming a more and more empowered human being as a way of being and a way of life. And so I'm going to invite you, we're going to start with our centering. Let me move this back a little bit. And sitting in a nice, comfortable position. I'm going to go all the way to the mat. Sitting in a nice, comfortable position and feeling that earth underneath your body. Feel those sits bones, two little bony processes on the right and the left. And let yourself rest in the earth. Feeling that support of planet holding your body along with gravity holding you safely here on the planet. Beginning to breathe, just noticing your breath, your natural rhythm, breath awareness as you drop that breath down to the lower abdomen. Natural and healthy way we breathe is through the abdomen. This is the way babies breathe. This is the way we breathe when we're relaxed. Sometimes, like myself, an adulthood, we start learning to, we've learned through stress and trauma in our lives to breathe into the chest, which is always putting us in the stress response. It's always triggering that sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight, which releases cortisol, which is the stress hormone and cause of many diseases and illnesses. We breathe into the belly, we're triggering the parasympathetic nervous system, the relaxation response, and triggering the health building hormones like serotonin, feel good hormones that are health building and help to improve our health. Dropping the breath to the belly, and I invite you to close the eyes and draw the attention inward. And simply scan this inner infinite universe. You may feel the heart beating at first, that pulsation in the middle of your body inside. Noticing anything else that's going on energetically within your body. It's a dynamic energy field within you. Dive in, noticing with no judgment, no need to change anything. We're just observing, witnessing. Being very intimate with our own beingness. Diving into that emotional landscape, basking in those emotions without titling or labeling them. No judgment, none are wrong or better. It's basking in that kaleidoscope, that ocean of emotion. Bring it on. Lean into whatever is arising emotionally. And take this moment now to set an intention for yourself. Choose anything you'd like to create for yourself. Maybe a lifelong intention that you have. It could be something you want to intend for today or this week or this month, this year. Always stating it in the positive and the present tense as if it already is. Your subconscious believes everything literally. And I invite you to silently repeat, or if you're home alone, you can say it out loud, your intention, and then bask in those emotions that you're wanting, the emotional benefit that you're wanting from this intention. And releasing that intention with a this or better, this or better, this or better. And gently and kindly opening your eyes, your hands to your knees, and we're going to just sort to move around in circles. And noticing the beautiful sensations, the stretch in the lower back, the sides. Anytime you want to stop and you have a feel so good sensation, you can massage that. Just taking your time, feeling everything fully. And our focus is on empowerment, and making that our natural way of being. And we are sitting on the mat. So we can acknowledge ourselves for sitting on the mat. There's a lot of things we could be doing in this moment, but we're sitting on a mat, improving our health and our well being, mind, body, and spirit. Let's go the other direction. So empowered people choose empowered choices that are health building, that are positive, that lead us towards our dreams, the direction of our dreams, taking steps. And we're going to just go back and forth for a little while and just invite you to just make some of your own little spontaneous movements. You can add in the shoulders and the head and just move the body as you warm up. Just enjoying moving in your body here. It's your body. You are empowered to take care of it. No one else is responsible for the health and well-being and the choices you make for your body temple that houses your infinite soul presence. Your soul has animated through many, many bodies, most likely. And so here you are in this one. Let's see if we can be even a better custodian of this physicality as a soul in and animating through a physical body. And let's move into the cat-cow, flexion extension of the spine. Inhaling into our cow as we arch the back. Tailbone is sticking out, shoulders are back, heart is open, head is gazing up slightly as we inhale. And exhaling into our cat as we round that back, round it, tuck the tailbone under and look in towards the belly and the thighs. Exhale. Moving at your own pace in your cat-cow. Feeling the sensations, keeping the breath flowing. You can gently engage your bandhas. Mula bandhas, that pelvic floor is gently lifted. Uddiyana bandha, the belly engaged and lifted. Jalandhara, the chin is in a little, and the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. An empowered person loves themselves, respects themselves, honors themselves, treats themselves with love and respect. Empowered person has positive, loving things to say about themselves and only allows others to treat them positively and lovingly. And if someone doesn't, someone is unkind or rude, they don't need to drop down to that level and be rude back, hurt for hurt, or two wrongs don't make a right. They can respond empowered. They can walk away. Say, I'll come back when you're in a good mood. Be the non-reactive presence. They can kindly say to that person, I prefer if you ask me more kindly, or state that with me with more respect. Beautiful. And coming back to neutral and just moving around and warming up the body. We're going to move into a nice gentle twist. So I'm going to take this right hand and I'm going to bring it behind my back, right behind the right, my left hand. I'm going to put my left hand behind my left buttocks. And I'm going to take the right hand and bring it to the left knee. And I'm going to inhale, lengthening the spine. So I invite you to lengthen your spine on the inhale. And on the exhale, twist, gazing out over that left shoulder. We'll take 3 breaths here. So with every inhale, we'll lengthen. And every exhale, twist. And release. Little micro bend to the other side. And then we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to take my right hand now, put it behind my right buttocks on the earth, solidly on the earth. Left hand's on my right knee. Inhaling as we lengthen. And exhale as we gaze over the shoulder. Release. Beautiful job. Let's just shake out a little bit. Shake the body out. Shoulders. Beautiful. Let's bring those feet together into a Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. So the soles of the feet are together. You can open the tops here, the seam, spine of the feet, and open them up a little like a book. Like, wrap the hands around the feet and begin to flap those beautiful butterfly wings. Lengthening the spine, see how tall you can get. And even imagine you are a butterfly, empowered, making choices from your soul, from your truth. Empowered people align with their truth and take action in alignment with their truth. And we honor that. And we know sometimes we may falter a bit and move out of alignment and move into disempowered ways of being. And that's okay. We are going to move right back into alignment as soon as we notice. As often as we can, moving back into alignment with our truth. Honoring that truth in us. And relaxing those legs, stopping, and take those knees and those legs and pressing them down, seeing how close they can get to the earth. Inhaling, lengthening even more if we could. Exhaling, hinging at the hips. And we're going to hinge at those hips as far as we can till our hips are telling us, that's good. And take a deep breath, gauging the bandhas. And then see if you can hinge just a micro bit more. Beautiful. Go a little deeper into, without ever forcing. This is not about striving and forcing and pushing ourselves. This is about allowing the body to open. And now we can move into this beautiful forward fold. And if you'd like to come down onto the forearms, you can do that. And allowing the spine to round in a nice forward fold and allowing yourself to go inward in a few breaths. And going inward with great self-love. You're empowered. You love yourself. You respect yourself. And you enjoy spending time in that present moment awareness, basking in your own presence. Basking in your own nectar, being with yourself. One more breath. And on the next inhale, gently and kindly coming up. And we're going to bring those legs out nice and wide. Nice wide leg forward fold today. And I invite you to look at your left leg. Look at the foot. I'm going to focus on this leg for now, flexing and extending that foot for a moment. Let's flex and extend both for a moment. That's just feels right. Looking forward, we'll just flex and extend both feet. And when we do this, just notice Noticing those sensations in the legs. So we're bringing the legs to life. We flex and extend, bringing our awareness into the sensation, our awareness into the legs. This is sacred embodiment. We want to bring our conscious awareness into our body. We're aware of the body. We're aware of that we have legs, we have knees, we have this. They're part of us. Sometimes we're so in our head and we move through our day so fast, we forget we've got this body. Forget we have these legs, these feet, these toes. The more embodied we are, the more our soul power, our spirit, can be empowered inside the body. Beautiful. Relax. And now let's look at that left leg. And flex and extend it. We're going to turn the body so the torso is facing the left leg as well. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, we're going to feel a hinge in this left hip. Allowing yourself to come down wherever feels right for you. You bring the hands down to the earth. And take a moment if you can reach the foot, just massaging this foot. Very aware of this foot. Bringing your attention into the foot. Noticing the sensations of massage on the foot. And of course, it's your foot, so you can massage what feels good. And sending this foot great love. You can massage each toe. And relaxing, rounding the back, bringing the head in, looking in towards the leg, wherever you are. And just relax into this nice, deep, inward forward fold. Basking in your own being, noticing that pratyahara, that inner aliveness. And as you relax inward, do this with great self-love. Bringing love to yourself, maybe even repeating I love you to yourself a few times. And on your next inhale, gently and kindly coming up. And we're going to move to the other side. So looking at the right foot, maybe flexing and extending that once or twice. And turning the torso to face that right foot. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, and exhaling, hinging that right hip. Feel it in that right hip, really strong as it hinges forward. Noticing the sensation in the hamstrings, the back leg muscle, even the calves. Massaging that foot if you like as you come down. Sending that foot great love, appreciation for all that it does for us. Very grateful. And then just relaxing down, diving inward into pratyahara and self-love, basking in that self-love, repeating I love you to the self, empowered to provide yourself love from within. Even hinge a little bit deeper into the forward fold. And as you inhale, coming up, beautiful job. And we are going to bring those feet in and we're going to get into a table pose. So in our table pose, the wrists are right under the shoulders and the knees are right under the hips, hip width apart. A beautiful table pose. And just feel that pose for a moment. Feel the stability of it. You can spread the fingers out a little bit. And we are going to move into our cat-cow. It's a beautiful way to activate some energy in the spine in this position and bring in some flexion extension, keeping it healthy and young as we grow. You have a healthy spine. Inhaling into your cow as you stick the tailbone up, arch the back, and lift the head and the chest. Exhaling into your cat as you tuck that tailbone under around the back like a Halloween cat, looking in towards your belly and your thighs. Inhaling into cow and exhaling into cat and finding your own rhythm, your own pace. Long, deep breaths, moving slow enough so you can notice sensation, fully present in your body, moving in an empowered way. Bringing some awareness to that spine, how in cow, the spinal processes are flexing forward towards the belly button. They're extending forward, and then as you go into your cat, they're flexing, coming closer together. Keeping the breath flowing. And the next time you get into your cat pose, rounded back, bring those hips back a little bit and feel that stretch on the lower back. Taking a few breaths here. You might want to move side to side. And enjoying moving in your body. Empowered to have this body to move in. Maybe making some circles with the hips. Keeping the breath flowing. And moving the other direction in your circles. Basking in those beautiful sensations. And coming back into your cow. And moving in your cow, you might want to wag that tail a little bit. Feel the beautiful sensations. So bring that buttock side to side. Making some small circles. This tailbone and sacrum. In the other direction. And begin to move into your cat and cow, just spontaneous movements, doing what feels good, back and forth. Your rhythm, your flow. I'm going to invite you next time you come into your cow, instead of coming into cow, you're going to open the arms up a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and we're going to allow those hips to lower into a beautiful up dog. Feeling that beautiful back bend, strong arms, and moving back into all the way into child's pose. Taking a moment here to take a breath and widen those legs and let the belly gently rest between. Moving empowered is an empowered choice. Coming forward into your up dog. Making those spontaneous movements and back into child's pose. And at your own pace, your own rhythm. Be with yourself, your own body, your own rhythm. Adjusting the hands as you go for comfort. One more time. And when you get into your child's pose this time, we're going to rest in child's pose for a few breaths and go inward, noticing the sensations, honoring our body, filling ourselves with that empowered self-love. And you can either have the arms extended out or they can be alongside the body. Just take these few breaths to really be deeply with yourself in the most loving way possible. Coming up, before we move on to our backs, I'm going to invite you to just sit in staff pose for a minute. So knees are together. It's a very simple seated pose. Just going to sit, shoulders are back, shoulder blades are coming together a little bit. And if you'd like, you can bring those feet wide and bring the buttocks down, or you can just be up onto the soles of the feet and heels. What feels good for you. Just going to sit for a few breaths, sitting and just acknowledge that you are an empowered human being, choosing empowered actions. You know who you are as a child of the universe. Valuable, sacred, holy. Empowered people have great self-love and respect. Sit in this staff pose with great self-love and respect for your own being, all aspects, mind, body, spirit. Beautiful job. We're going to come onto our backs. You can bring those legs forward. We're just going to come gently down, or if you want to come in, if you want to do some spinal rocks, bringing the hands behind the knees, or if you want to just come down gently, whichever you choose. Always good to do some spinal rocks because that activates the spinal muscles, the kidneys, those organs, brings some life force and energy. And coming down after this next rock, laying flat on your back, swiveling that sacrum a little bit to release the lower back. Beautiful. And we're going to move into our supine pigeon or four pose. So I'm going to take that left ankle and rest it just above that right knee. I'm going to lift that right foot off the earth, bringing the right leg in towards my body, clasping my hands behind the right thigh, and just gently pulling this right leg into the body and feeling the beautiful hip opener on that left side. And find your beautiful edge. Never forcing, we're playing the edge, so maybe a 6 or a 7. We're not forcing, we're just allowing that hip to open. You can engage those bandhas and breathe. Relaxing that extended foot. One more breath here. And gently bringing that leg down. Beautiful job. Always good to feel a nice deep hip opener. And we're going to switch legs. So my right foot is on the mat, knee is up. I'm going to rest the left ankle just above the right knee. Lifting the left leg and the left knee. Lifting the left leg up. Bringing that left leg towards the body. Clasping the hands behind the left hamstring, the left thigh, and pulling that left leg in towards your body, noticing the beautiful hip opening sensations on the right side, finding your gentle edge, engaging those bandhas, and bring in the prana and the breath. Notice sensation. Relaxing that extended foot. One more breath here. And releasing the legs, releasing the hands. And let's bring those knees into the chest and rock back and forth, releasing that lower back. Beautiful. And we're going to move into a supported bridge. So you can use a block or a cushion. Both, I'll show you both. It's going to be a very gentle back bend, and you can use a little bigger cushion if you want more, but we're going to be resting it on our sacrum. So we're going to lift up, pressing into the feet, and rest. Bring that block right underneath the butt, the sacrum, the buttocks. So feel that sacrum on the block. We're not resting it on the spinal column. We're not resting it really on the buttocks either. It's not down here. It's right on that sacrum. So there's a little bit of buttocks. But you have a little bit of your buttocks hanging out over too. It's right on that sacrum. So it's lifting into a gentle back bend. And I'd like to invite people to widen their feet. Knees are up, and just bring those knees together so you're even using less effort. And then the cushion, I'm just going to show you if you're using cushion, swapping, same thing, right under that sacrum. I'm going to choose and use the block today. Whatever works for you. Relaxing the hands alongside, palms up. Relaxing the body. It feels better to have the feet, the knees apart. Invite you to do what feels most comfortable for you. And we're going to take several breaths here as we rest in this gentle back bend, supported. So we're using very little effort, diving within into our inner sensations, filling ourselves with self-love and respect and empowerment. Taking a nice deep breath into that belly. And on the next inhale, we'll lift those hips up just a little. And those knees apart a little bit. Remove that prop, the block, or the cushion. And come down. And always when we do a back bend, we want to do a counter pose, which would be a forward fold, which is bringing the knees into the chest. And I'm going to invite you to keep that right knee into the chest, bringing it out a little wider so it's aligned more with your armpit. And let that left leg come straight out on the earth, pressing that thigh down towards the earth. So there's two lines of energy in this pose. It's knee to chest. So you can be pressing the extended leg towards the earth. That's one line of energy. And then you're going to be gently pulling this knee into the body. This right knee is coming into the body. So simultaneously, the left leg is pressing down. The right is pressing into the body. And taking a few breaths in this beautiful pose. Being careful of the ribs, so you're always going wider than the ribs. Engaging those bandhas and bring in the prana. Filling yourself with self-love. And one more breath. Releasing that leg down. And we're going to bring that left knee up. Right, that leg is straight. And so the right leg is pressing down towards the earth, widening that left leg so it's lined up more with the armpit than the ribs. And gently pulling that right leg in towards the body. Engaging those bandhas and breathe, basking in self-love, sensation, as an empowered being of light. And engage the bandhas while you breathe and bring prana in. Releasing that leg, bringing it down. And just flopping those legs, windshield wiper action. We're going to move into a nice supine twist. So we're making a nice twist on our back. So let's lift that right knee coming up onto that left side just an inch to bring that spine into neutral. Bringing that right leg over to the left. And one of the things you can do is you use either a block or a cushion or both if you want. So that as that knee comes over, you just rest on that. And then you're going to take the right hand and you're going to bring it 90 degrees out to the right. And you're going to gaze over those right fingertips. Feeling the left hand is on the right knee as you guide it over. And breathe. Feeling a twist in the cervicals, the thoracic, and the lumbar spine. Engaging those bandhas. Feeling that deep love for yourself, knowing who you are as an empowered child of the universe. Aligning with your truth moment to moment. Being able to speak your truth with kindness, straight, powerful, and clear. One last breath. And releasing that leg. Coming back to neutral. Knees are up. We're going to bring the prop on the other side if you want to use that. It's just a cushion. And we're going to straighten out this right leg. Come up an inch onto this right side. And bringing the left knee over to the right. Right hand on the left knee. Bringing it over. Can you bring it to the prop? You can take this left arm and bring that straight out 90 degrees and turn the head to gaze out over the left fingertips as you feel that beautiful twist in the cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine. And breathe. Go in, basking, empowered, aligned with your truth, filling yourself with great self-love and appreciation. One more breath. And coming back to neutral. Moving that prop. And let's bring those knees into the chest. Release and relax that lower back, rocking back and forth if you like. And we're going to do a little inversion. So we're going to bring the legs up the wall. And I'm going to invite you, if you have a wall, and we are going to move into our Savasana with legs up the wall. If you don't have a wall that you can bring your legs up, you can just take a moment to bring those legs up. Just feel that beautiful inversion naturally, and then move into a normal Savasana when you're ready. But if you have a wall and you can move away from the screen, just finding it, scooting the buttocks up as close to the wall as you can. And bringing them gently up to the wall. You might want to have an inch between you and the wall, or two, or right up, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. And allowing the wall to do all the work so you're just relaxed. We're going to move into a Savasana with the legs up the wall. Feeling that beautiful sensation of the blood naturally flowing down without any effort. The veins are on vacation. The veins in your leg are on vacation. Allowing the whole body to relax. Find a nice comfortable place for the arms, whether it's alongside the body. Palms up is always very relaxing. Or you might want to rest them on your belly. Whatever feels best for you and most relaxing. Feeling the support of the earth, holding your body. The legs relaxed, the pelvis relaxed, the abdomen, the torso, the chest, the back, the shoulders, the arms, the feet and hands, the face, the neck, the head, the entire body relaxed. As we rest deeply into this Savasana, allowing the entire practice to integrate to our entire body, all levels of our body, mind, body, and spirit.
Taking a nice deep breath into the belly, coming back gently and kindly into your body, beginning to wiggle the fingers and toes, stretching out, bringing the legs down off the wall if you're on the wall, or rolling over to the side if you're in Savasana. Resting on your side for a breath here. Coming up to a seated position. And taking this moment to dive into sensations, noticing the shifts from that practice. From Savasana. Diving into that emotional landscape, noticing, basking. And we're going to do a little bit of pranayama and then a 10-minute mindfulness meditation. So we're going to start with 3-part yogic breath. We're going to breathe into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And I'll guide you through the first couple breaths, and then we'll do it at our own pace. Inhaling into the belly. And like a wave, bringing that up into the ribs, all the way into the chest. Pausing at the top of the breath for just a moment, engaging those bandhas. And then we're going to exhale in reverse. Exhale the chest,
ribs, and the belly. Pausing at the bottom of the breath. Inhaling into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Pausing at the top of the breath. Exhaling the chest, the ribs, the belly. Doing a few more at your own pace. Like a wave. Two more breaths. Finishing up your last breath. Releasing the breath. Taking a few integrated breaths, noticing the body as it returns to its natural breathing rhythm. And opening the eyes. The eyes aren't open, and we're going to move into one more pranayama and our meditation. And it's samavriti, and it's an even breath. So we're going to go from 4 breaths to 6 breaths and back down to 4. And we'll do inhale to 4, pause to 4, exhale to 4, pause to 4. Do that twice, and we'll do 6 twice and move into our mindfulness meditation. And our focus is on pratyahara this week. So we'll be focusing on all that inner aliveness, that dynamic energy field within our body. So in this samavriti, I also invite you to engage the bandhas because we'll be bringing prana and life force into the body. And so if we seal those bandhas, those energy locks, the energy and the prana life force won't be leaking out as we feel it, and we'll have more benefit. So engaging that bandha, the pelvic floor, mula bandha, bringing that abdomen in and up, uddiyana bandha, jalandhara, chin is in, tongue is on the roof of the mouth. And I will guide you through the entire breath. So wherever you are in the breath, exhaling completely. We're going to inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Moving to 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, if you need to come out at any time, that's okay. Pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Inhaling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And letting it go and letting the breath return to its natural rhythm. Breathing into that lower belly. Closing the eyes, drawing the attention inward, removing your attention and your focus from the external world. It will reappear. When you bring your attention to it, it's not going to go anywhere. Bring all your attention inward to this inner vibrancy, this infinite inner universe, the dynamic energy field within you. Thinking arises, that energy, that static energy of thought up in your head takes over. Simply release that and kindly and gently bring yourself to that state of being and basking in that inner nectar. Resting in your heart, your inner being. Noticing dynamic energy field within you. Basking in the nectar within. Noticing the aliveness within, the sensations, pulsations, vibration, warmth, tingling. If thinking arises, always bringing yourself back to this inner universe, the inner sensations, pratyahara. And taking a nice deep breath into your belly. And bringing yourself back to that intention that you set at the beginning of practice. And bring in the hands in Anjali Mudra. We'll close with a Namaste prayer. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, truth, and peace. When I am in that place in me and you are in that place in you, we are one. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for ecstatic yoga, yin practice, with the focus on being our most empowered self. Wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day.